it. So, we're gonna live stream some D&D today. Isn't that fun? Which one do I need? I need this one. And stream is starting, supposedly. And it's live. Okay, let me just post this over to the Moonsea so that people can watch if they wish. And it still showed up with a wonky title, but I think we'll be okay. All right. So, you guys, your characters have had some time to rest, but as players, you're hanging out in this rather famous tavern called the Yawning Portal that's in Waterdeep. And this portal, at one point, was a mage tower that kind of sunk into the earth. And that mage tower was right on top of a vast dungeon called the Undermountain. And this guy that owned the mage tower found all this crazy stuff in there, and eventually time passed and things sunk into the earth, and it was uncovered later by the current tavern owner. And he opened it up as a tavern. And so in the center of the tavern, kind of the main point of interest, is a 40-foot wide hole that drops 80 feet into the ground that is the old base of the mage tower. And for a gold piece, you can be lowered down into the Undermountain. And for another gold piece, you can be brought back up. And so, obviously, this is a very interesting site within Waterdeep. And so, tavern is very, very busy at all times. And, you know, see, let me find here for you. Here you go. Always busy. There's bets being placed as to whether or not a certain group that goes down into the tavern is going to come back alive. Most of them don't, and occasionally somebody will get really, really drunk and get lowered down and then brought right back up, but then for the rest of his life he can say, or she, that they've been to the Undermountain and survived. You see a lot of that, and you meet a lot of interesting characters in here, and then of course outside the Yawning Portal are all kinds of vendors, and there's like little food carts out there. Of course, the Yawning Portal sells food as well. And you guys have been hanging out here for some time, looking to go eventually on an adventure. And kind of a fixture of this place has been somebody that you've met before named Yucko. But strangely, it's been about 3 weeks since you've seen Yucko. And Yucko, for whatever reason, disappeared. And you kind of been wondering about him. He's a dirty, filthy insult clown that's down on his luck, is his usual story. And you guys are sitting around, and lo and behold, the door opens, and there's kind of a lull in the crowd, and then it starts back up, and you see somebody that looks vaguely familiar, but somehow different. And he's, he's kind of short. He's maybe 5'2". He's got some sort of a big hat on, and it's like this outsized huge hat that's like, I don't know, maybe 2.5 feet wide or something, and kind of flat. And the edge of the hat is turned up all around, and there's little puffballs hanging all around this hat. And as he approaches, you see that it's a purple hat, some sort of felt with like gold thread kind of forming a pattern around it. And gets closer, and the face looks really familiar. It's painted white, it's kind of stubbly, and he's got like a red round nose. And this can only be Yucko. And his clowny costume is different. His He's wearing some sort of a jacket with long sleeves. That's as he gets closer, you see it's purple velvet with like gold thread all around it, and he's got a filthy white clowny shirt on with stains and chicken grease. So that part's familiar. But now he's got like a little black tie with long tails coming off of it, like Colonel Sanders would wear. He's pushing his way through the crowd, comes up to your table, and says, I'm back. I had to change my act. Unfortunately, one insult went a little too far, and a big fight broke out, and I got tossed in jail for 2 weeks. But in the last week, I've changed my act, and if you can spare a clown who's down on his luck a sandwich and a flagon of mead, I'll show you my new act.
But of course, glad to.
You don't want a sandwich. All those carbs will slow you down. You want pure protein. Get this man a glass of raw eggs.
And he says, well, that sounds good too. How many eggs are in there?
Oh, at least 3 of them.
Okay. So he
Get
pulls
you going
up,
in the morning.
He has a sandwich before him, and he says, he holds his hand up in the air and snaps his fingers. Says, all right, boys, we got a gig. And coming piling through the door are 12 guys dressed almost exactly like him. But they're holding instruments. And they come up to the table, and he says, well, I've added a 12-piece band to tell my tales. And he says, all right, boys, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3. And they begin playing their instruments. And all of a sudden, like, people start kind of walking up to your table and, like, checking out what's going on. And he's like, all right, you rubberneckers, you didn't pay to see this. If you want to see it, you got to pay the toll. And he says, well, first some introductions are in order. And he looks over at 3 Jade Star and says, what's your name? What's your excuse?
Ah, Yucca, you forgot me already. 3 Jade Star, nice to see you again. Can't wait to hear the story you've got to tell about all this. I'll kind of wave my hand at the band.
He's like, yeah, it's a long story. But it seems to be working a little better. And he reaches down and pulls out a clowny knife and divides the sandwich into 13 pieces, and divides the egg drink into 13 and the flagon of meat into 13, and he passes it out. Says, I gotta pay the band, or they'll stop playing. Says, well.
Oh no, we don't want that.
He looks over at Mick and says, what's a mangy cat like you doing in a place like this?
I'll have you know, I haven't had mange since I was a kitten. But I am Mickle Monkey Puzzles of the Renstalker clan, but everyone calls me Mick. And I'm a trainer, and I'm here looking for the best fighters in the world so I can learn some fighting techniques to train my people back home.
He says, likely story. You had any success yet? Ever have a good fighter?
Oh, I found some great fighters. Man, when we went into the Forge of Fury, it was crazy stuff, let me tell you.
Yeah, that's kind of the story I'm about to tell you. Something along those lines. Says, all right, boys, new song. Make this one more up-tempo. Maybe a little darker, too. And he says, hit it, boys. And they start playing. He looks over at this raven-looking thing and says, I didn't know they allowed birds in here.
So Pages is clearly very distracted by the band. He's sort of like very happy and clapping along until someone sort of like pokes him. Then he gestures to himself, and the image of a book with flapping pages sort of appears as he gestures towards himself emphatically. let's see. And then he goes back to listening to music.
Yeah, all right. And he says, I have a new trick to show you. And he honks his horn. And from out of the yawning portal, you hear this. You hear a whole bunch of crows coming up. And then one lands on his shoulder. And he says, this is my new friend. And he's got tricks. He's like, listen to this. He's like, he
very
knows
good.
music. He's like really good and stuff. People pay extra for him. You got maybe a piece of corn or something we can give him? Or maybe you'd give us a silver piece?
Pages hands him a silver piece.
And the crow snaps it up in his beak and tucks it back in his feathers. And finally he turns and looks at Stefan and says, did your parents have any children that lived?
Last time I checked, no, unfortunately. Just me. Still a sailor, still looking to try and amend my ways in a more peaceable manner, but it's not to be.
He's like, well, I tell you what, we got this story to tell now. And once upon a time, in a place far, far away, and he gestures towards the band. And they do this. They play some ominous music. And then it stops, for whatever reason. He says, well, the band is not on cue tonight. And he says, well, once upon a time, somewhere around the spine of the world, these dwarves got up a dwarven stronghold, and they had a forge in there, and they used to make magical weapons and all these sorts of things. And then it was overrun by orcs, and orcs set up in there, and they started terrorizing the local town and populace. And then eventually the town recruited some adventurers, and the adventurers went down in there, and they haven't been heard from since. But they managed to clean out the top level, and they cleaned out this big, huge, sprawling cavern named the Glitterhelm. And then they went down into another place called the Sinkhole, and they defeated a roper. And then there was only one other place to go, and they had to go up some stairs to God knows what. And he says, I'm getting just a little hazy on the rest of the story. And now it's your turn. And I'll center the screen for you in about 2 seconds. Where is it? Oh, that's not the one. I wasn't supposed to put you there. I was supposed to put you here. Which should center you right here. So, you are standing before a door. And it appears unlocked.
I'm still going to check it out. I'm going to listen. I'm going to sniff. A peek
Okay.
under the edge.
All right. You have a perception roll.
Too distracted by the feathers.
Yeah. You
Can't do it.
You didn't hear much at all.
And this is the big mushroom room, isn't it?
Yep. You guys have been through there. You've defeated a couple Gricks there and all kinds of other things. And actually, you guys found a key to this door in the last adventure, which fits perfectly. What would you guys like to do?
Oh, you know what? I have Mage Hand now. I will Mage Hand the door open.
And it opens, revealing some stairs that go up. Let me show you. I'm assuming you guys are going to ascend the stairs. You can do so without incident. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so I need to put you in the new screen. You guys are ascending some stairs. Here we are. So you walk up the stairs, and I'm missing my crow.
Uh-oh.
Let me get him. Must have moved on me. There he is.
Oh, we left or lost Stefan from roll 20.
Oh, he'll be back.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening there. I'll be back.
Okay.
Could I get a token for now when you have a chance to?
Yeah. Who's asking?
Pages.
Okay. There's pages. Okay, so an owl. Let me get you one here. Owl. I have. Oh yeah, this is the one you want.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, and he's controlled by. Where's pages? There you go. I'm gonna give him some sight as well.
Cool beans.
And he's controlled by you.
Cool.
So you
Thanks.
should be able to move him. All right, so you guys ascend the stairs. There was no drama. The stairs end at an entrance to an octagonal chamber. The floor is inlaid with cracked, dusty blue tiles, and the walls are dressed with polished marble. Large doors of iron-bound oak exit to the northwest and northeast. 3 cast bronze statues, almost 10 feet tall, stand by the west, north, and east walls. Each depicts an armed dwarf. The eastern and western ones carry axes and shields. The center statue is armed with 2 axes. The ceiling rises in a dome almost 30 feet above the floor. Somewhere in the distance, you can hear a faint ringing of an anvil hammer. Let me show you what that statue looks like. No reason not to, I suppose. Yeah, here we go. I shall show you. So there's what the statues look like. There.
Do I recognize these as obviously the work of dwarves, but are these matching the descriptions of Krindakar that we've heard?
Yes, this is all consistent with dwarven statues and stuff like that.
Well, I will go inspect the statues.
All right. Give me just a
Okey-dokey.
sec. I gotta do something. Oh.
See if they have any eyes worth prying out, or other
Yep.
little bits of fun.
Which statue do you want to start with?
We'll start with the one on the left and then go around the circle.
All right. On the one on the left, let me see how you rolled. Have you done a perception yet?
Oh, there they go. I'm really distracted by the feathers. I can't help it.
Okay, with
Giant bird.
your perception roll of 7, it looks like a dwarven statue that I don't know, looks dwarven, and it's got some axes. Basically, you saw what I showed you in the handout.
Pages is also investigating the statues, looking to see how old they seem to be, or if they seem to have any hidden compartments.
Okay. They seem to be about as old as Yucko made you believe this particular dwarven hold is.
Gotcha.
Okay. If Mick listens to the doors, can he tell from which direction that the pinging sound is coming from?
You could do a perception to listen.
Alrighty.
Are the doors in the northwest and northeast, or is the door to the east?
Northwest and northeast doors.
I see.
Mick, you detect that the sound is coming in this direction. So it's coming from that way, basically.
Alrighty. Well, everyone, or no, 3 Jade and Pages have checked out the statues. They look perfectly fine. So, yeah, Mick will. Oh, well, first Mick will check the door, see if there are any traps or anything.
Okay, do an investigation.
And let's see here.
With your roll, you think it's just a door. There's no trap or anything that you can tell.
Looks perfectly fine, guys. Let's go. And I attempt to open the door.
All right. When you do so, you hear a mechanical clicking sound, and the statue to your west swings an axe down at you, but misses.
Whew.
Oh yeah, maybe don't do that.
Oh, that's good advice now. Thanks.
Does there seem to be a way to jam the mechanism?
There does. You can do a DC 10 dexterity check using thieves' tools.
As Pages thinks of this, you hear the sound of heavenly chimes as his headband of intellect pulses with light.
Nice.
Ding.
Ding ding. Okay. Does anyone want to try to do that?
Oh yeah, I guess I could do that. I'm jamming it with thieves' tools.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't work. You can't quite seem to get the thieves' tools in where they're supposed to go, unless you have advantage on that.
Not unless somebody's helping me. No.
Okay. So we know that the northwest door is no good, and the
What was
statue
behind
it? It was a false door, and the statue that swung on you was this one here.
Okay, if everybody stands back, I'll try to open the other door with a mage hand. I'll stand back, over in the corner.
Okay. And you open the door, and this statue swings an axe in a wide sweeping arc and misses you. So this statue and this statue have swung on you.
And it appears that this door is another fake one.
Which door is that? Yeah, the mage hand didn't really do anything.
Do it again.
Okay, I'll do it again.
The axe, let me see. Axe swings again. Let me see here.
So
yeah, it swings again and misses.
Okay. Can I try to jam the other two statues? Not the one that I failed on, but
Oh, yeah.
the one that is swinging now and the one that didn't swing?
Sure. Which one do you want to try first?
The one that's swinging now.
Okay.
Can anyone help me with these?
Yeah, Mick will help.
Okay, cool. So there's the first one.
Yep, you are successfully able to jam the mechanism of that particular one.
And the second one.
So both of this statue and the statue here are jammed.
So while the cats are at play, the bird will be searching for secret doors.
Okay. Where are you going to look?
Well, we have these two false doors. So I'll just try and creep around the other flat sections of the room, see if I can find anything.
Okay. Let's see. You would need to do a perception check. Yeah. You can't find anything.
So,
however,
Stefan will take a look around.
Okay. Stefan, you found a trail very faintly visible leading in the dust over to this area right here. And then you were able to see some axe marks on the floor in these areas, some of them new, some of them very old because there's dust in them. But there are no axe marks here, and there's a trail leading that way.
I'll let everyone know. It looks like no axes have hit this way. Maybe we should check out this side.
Okay.
I'm game. By the way, the pattern that's in the middle of the room, is that something that would be recognizable or would I don't
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a typical dwarven.
Mandala.
Right, yeah.
For lack of a better word.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like
Cool.
what they do with their tile.
Okay.
So does someone want to look at that wall behind the statue? And I would suggest 2 people looking so that you can have advantage.
Pages would like to closely investigate that wall.
And I will assist him. I'll do the sniffing while he does the looking.
Okay. Pages finds a secret door back there, and there seems to be a way to open it.
I do so.
All right, you open the door, and it reveals. Let me show you here. It reveals a staircase descending down.
Looks like there's a staircase here.
With another door at the end of it.
You hear in a gruff dwarven voice from the bird.
Oh, and there's another door on the other side. Well, I'll go look at it.
All right.
Listen to
As
it.
soon as
all the
you-
things.
Well, you heard something. As soon as you got down there, in Dwarvish, does anybody speak Dwarvish?
Mick does not.
Nope, I don't either.
I don't
What-
think Stefan does either.
Well, you heard in a booming magical voice something call out in Dwarvish.
I will hold up my finger and then start casting a ritual.
Okay.
I would like to cast Comprehend Languages. And since I have Keen Mind, I remember exactly what they said.
Okay. They said, alert, alert, intruders approach.
Uh-oh. The slightly quieter sound of alarm bells comes out of Paige's mouth. They seem to have spotted us.
Well,
Ooh. There's no one here.
definitely
Pages
dwarves on the other
shrugs.
side of the door. Like, yeah. Yeah, there's nowhere here to hide. We should just go through and see who's there.
Okay, give me just a sec. You gonna open the door?
I'll check for traps.
All right. You want to do a little investigation?
And when he's done, I will stand back and mage hand it open.
You're confident.
Assuming there's no traps.
You're confident that there are no traps. Give me just a second. Yeah. Got to get some stuff out here.
So out of character, 3 Jade, I'm assuming you're an arcane trickster.
I am, yes. And
Since
I
we
don't
haven't
like
really
doors.
since we haven't really done like meta introductions, Pages is an illusionist wizard.
Mick is a bard.
Stefan is a Tempest cleric.
All right. See here.
And Stefan, what race is your character?
Oh, human.
All right.
So do you have some source of illumination?
When I need to, I cast light on my shield.
Are you gonna do that? Because you can't see anything. It's dark.
Oh well, yes. If we're ever dark, I just have a light cantrip on my shield.
Okay. Well, you open the door, and the enormous hall is lined with 10 great pillars carved into the forms of giants and dragons that support the vaulted ceiling high above. Guttering orange torches set in the sconces along the walls illuminate the room, and a mighty throne sits on a dais at the opposite end. The walls were once covered with tile mosaics, but they have been smashed and defiled by graffiti. Tiny fragments of tile litter the floor. You can see 5 other exits. A small fire smolders on the floor besides the dais, where 6 sleeping pallets lie empty, surrounded by packs and supplies. Sound of hammers ringing on iron come from beyond the doors to the south. Suddenly, a harsh voice calls out from the shadows of the pillars, "Go back the way you came. This is the only warning you will get."
Did that sound like the voice that we heard when we went down the stairs?
Nope, this is different.
Okay.
Right. So Mick will come up, step in here, and say, "Hey guys, we're not looking for any trouble. I don't know what's going on here, but we're here to help."
Do a persuasion check. Yeah.
He's not convincing.
He says, "Well, we got things under control. Right now we're not really looking for people to come in here too much."
You don't say.
We're just passing through. You don't mind if we just head through this area, right?
He says, "No, you won't be going through here. This is our territory, and we're not really interested in you proceeding past this point."
Well, it looks like there's 5 of you and there's 4 of us, so I think we will be going through. You're clearly outnumbered here.
Do a persuasion. Oh boy.
Not my strong suit, no.
He says, "Well, you leave me no choice. Go back where you came from, or suffer the natural consequences."
So, who is it that we're having this discussion with? Is it this fellow in the middle?
Right there.
And these look like, I'm assuming, Dwerger?
Yeah. Well, they look like short guys with kind of dark skin. And he was talking to you in common. I can show you a picture of a little better what they look like. They look like this. Ignore the name, unless this character's encountered him before.
Pages is quite studied in both history and arcana.
Okay.
He's probably at least heard of them.
Okay. That sounds good. So you know that they're standing here and they really aren't interested in you exploring the rest of this dungeon.
Well, I'm
Well,
going to start
I-
looking at these pillars. They're nicely carved. I'll just start admiring them and taking looks and seeing how close I can get without them
Okay.
bothering
So
me.
as soon as
Surely,
you
good
stepped into the
sir.
room,
They're
something happened. Just a minute. The guy that was talking to you disappeared.
hey now.
Does it look like he cast a spell?
He just vanished. and you heard some footsteps.
We just want to pass
Uh-oh.
through. No reason for all this magic stuff.
Pages starts fumbling in his pack for some chalk dust.
Who said we just want to pass through?
Stefan did.
Stefan, do a persuasion. And he says, all right, these guys are stupid. Get them, boys! Roll initiative for me, if you would.
Only naturally.
All right. So let me this. Hmm. What to do? I want to do something fun to you.
Are we surprised, I take it?
No. Everybody saw this coming. I mean, Yucko chimes in and says, obviously, the natural thing happened. These guys weren't very charismatic. And, all right, so, Pages, it is your turn to act.
Let's see. I will cast Ray of Frost.
On who?
Uh-oh. On one of the Duergar that I can see.
Okay,
And
that one.
then
Okay.
I'll just... Oh, God. What? Okay, +6. Okay. Yeah, my spells got broken. I gotta fix them.
And that
so
hits.
21 to hit.
Uh-huh.
1 cold damage, but his speed is reduced by 10 feet.
All right. He's not too happy about that. Anything else on your turn?
No.
All right, so...
I'll move behind this building.
Okay, that sounds good. Let me see what my guys can do here. Okay. Let's see. I gotta figure something out here. All right. So this guy up here, his turn, and he goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and hucks a javelin at poor 3 Jade Star. I mean, the nerve on these guys, it's just...
Sorry, I didn't mean that about your legs.
Yeah, right. This stubby little
Oh wait, he
legs.
missed. No, I totally meant it.
Yeah, I meant to do that. And then this guy. Let me just make sure I'm moving these guys legally. I don't want a complaint thread on Reddit again.
Did that happen?
15? No. I'm just being funny. He's gonna double move. Hide behind that pillar. Let's see, this guy can move. 10, 20, 25, and let's see. And he's going to huck a javelin at disadvantage at poor Mick. Let's see. Here it comes. Oh. Pow. At disadvantage, he misses ya.
You're not the first person to throw something at me.
That's right. Jade, your turn.
Okay, well, this guy conveniently walked up to me, so I'll close the distance, I guess.
All right. Now what do you want to do?
I want to stab him. Oh, I want to wave my rapier around in a really fancy way.
And that happened. And he kind of chuckles in Dwarven, whatever that, or Undercommon, whatever they speak. Anything else on your turn?
Nope, just gonna stand right here.
Stefan, your turn. Stefan.
Okie dokie. Alright, Jade's there, he's there. We will go up to... Go up to the one by Jade.
Alright.
And see if we can hit him with a longsword.
Kapow! You hit him. 9 slashing. Slammed through his chainmail.
Woohoo! And that will be it for this round.
Mick, your turn.
All right. Mick will attempt to viciously mock that same fellow. DC 14 wisdom save.
Let's see if he's wise at all. Magic 8 Ball says probably not. Okay, so what happens to him?
He
Takes 4
takes
psychic?
4 psychic and disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Alright, well, now
Then,
I get to... Anything else you're going to do?
He's just going to move up there. That's the end of my turn.
Alright.
Pages shoos you away. This is my hiding spot.
Yep. So, now my guy gets to go. And he's supposed to do something. Let's see, what does this say? Well, he's attacking with advantage, and he's going to fire a crossbow bolt at poor Mick, because he was invisible when he did it. Sorry, I didn't want to kill you. I felt I owed it to you. Let's see.
Yep, that's a hit.
And unfortunately, he gets a little sneak attack advantage on that, which would mean an extra 2d6. 2d6. So an extra 7 damage on that. And then he closes the distance to Mick. Now it's my turn again. My last guy to go. Runs 5, 10. And hucks a javelin at poor Jade Star. I mean, the nerve of these people.
So rude.
12 to hit. Probably doesn't hit.
Yeah, no.
And then he runs back behind this pillar. Pages, your turn.
Okay. The guy with the hand crossbow, he turned invisible again, or he just hid?
He didn't hide, actually. He's visible to you.
Sorry, say it again. You cut out a little bit.
I'm sorry, he did not hide. He is visible to you.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. He was blocked by one of the 3 circles
so
that appears
he is not
above
currently visible to you.
Yeah, but in a different way. So
Yeah.
I will cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter
Okay, on him?
on him. Wisdom
Okay.
save, please.
Okay, I want to show you something. He has
Oh,
Burglar
spell resistance, right?
resilience.
Yeah.
So he has advantage on saving throws versus poison, spells, and illusions, as well as being charmed or paralyzed. So he'll have advantage
It's not
on
a
this.
charm or an illusion, or is it just... Oh, it's spells. Yeah, duh.
Yeah.
Okay.
16.
That does pass. It was the advantage.
Yep. Anything else?
I will run away.
All right. Now it's my turn. This guy all of a sudden grows much larger. And let me see what else. I don't want that guy's chart. This guy's. This guy. And then a guy south of the pillar enlarges and goes 5, 10, 15, 20. And this guy gets a lot larger.
Oh yeah,
And
that's not scary.
moves up. 3 Jade Star, your turn.
Okay, well this time I'll remember to use Ghost Talon to flap in his face, and then fly off a bit,
All right.
so I can stab him with advantage.
Yes. That hits. And you probably have you probably get your sneak attack damage on that, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Because, well, if nothing else, because Stefan's standing next to me, but also because I have advantage.
Yeah. So he goes the way of all white buffalo. Do you feel proud of yourself?
I do.
All right.
I'm gonna go hide behind this pillar now,
All right.
disengaging if necessary, because I can do that.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Yep.
All right, Stefan.
Choices. We're going to. We're going to attack, I believe, this guy here.
Okay. That hits. 7 slashing. Not bad, not bad.
And
Is that the one that was already damaged, or which one are you attacking, Stefan?
This one.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, I think that will be it for this round. I'm done.
Mick, your turn.
All right. The fellow to my north. What kind of armor is he wearing?
He is wearing studded leather.
Hmm. And he is holding a heavy crossbow.
A light crossbow
Correct.
currently, but you see that he's got a sword on his belt as well.
Okay, then Mick is going to see, as a bonus action, cast Healing Word on himself
Okay.
from his Ring of Spell Storing.
Okay.
And as my action, I would disengage and hightail it out of there.
Okay. Anything else?
That would be all.
All right. Oh, it's my turn. Let's see. What does he want to do? Durger Spy. He is going to step to here and get really big next to 3 Jade Star. Next guy is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and get really big. Pages, your turn.
Okay. Let's see. I will. One of these Dwargar probably looks the most damage, right?
The one that's taken damage is the one to the east and south of Stefan.
Yep.
Yep.
I'll move to like there-ish and try and attack him with a Ray of Frost.
All right. That hits. And his movement's reduced, right?
Movement is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay.
And 3 damage.
All right. He says, ouch. That guy's out of initiative. This guy has a very large war pick and decides to swing on poor Stefan there. What does he get? Does he get any special stuff? No. 16 to hit. Misses.
That'll miss.
Okay. This guy does the exact same thing. Uh, 23 to hit.
That unfortunately will hit.
9 piercing. 3 Jade Star, your turn.
Okay, well, I'll try puffing up my fur and seeing if I can do that enlarge trick that they're doing. When that doesn't work, I'll use Ghost Talon to distract the guy to my left, and then I'll stab him with the rapier.
All right. That hits.
So 11.
Yeah.
Yep. And he doesn't say, "Oh, I'm dead now. Oh, I die." No. Okay. Oh, I'll just stand right here then.
All right. Stefan, your turn.
All right, I keep forgetting. Cleric, I got spells. All right, I am going to take a swing at this guy.
Yep. You missed.
And I will cast Spiritual Weapon and take a swing at that guy too.
All right. I'm going to put a spiritual weapon out for you.
Thank you.
And let you move it around.
Okay.
And
They
you
both
missed.
miss, unfortunately, and I'm done.
All right. Mick, your turn.
Okay. Mick will viciously mock the guy with who had the crossbow.
Okay. Whiz save. He has advantage. Let's see. That guy. This guy. Makes it.
And that will be my turn.
All right. Now it's my turn. My spy looks at 3 Jade Star and says, "Get some, get some!" Drops his bow, and he's going to make 2 short sword attacks against you. Crit failing the first one, and missing the second one.
I will admire his fancy sword work and just stand there.
All right, my next guy steps 5 feet closer to 3 Jade, and then swings with the war pick. 19 to hit.
Oh yeah, that one hurt.
10 piercing. He is done. Pages, your turn.
All right, I'll pop out and attack the spy with a Ray of Frost.
All right. Miss.
Go. That's it.
Okay, Durgar to the west and south swings his war pick at our cleric. Missing. Durgar to the east swings a war pick. Same trick. Missing. 3 Jade, your turn. In a little bit of a tight spot there.
Oh no, this is fine. I will distract the guy to my left with Ghost Talon and then stab him.
Okay.
They've
That
got her
hits.
right where she wants them.
Yeah. See, I'm outnumbering them 1 to 2.
Nice.
So 13 damage. Is he still standing there?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, I will make a very angry face at him as I am stuck in this corner.
Shoot. I think he's got. All right. Stefan, your turn.
Okay, another swing at this guy.
Miss.
What happened to my good dice rolls and the spiritual weapon?
Ooh, that hits. For 6 force. All right.
That'll do it.
Mick, your turn.
Okay. Well, since he seems to have advantage against spells, I will break out the old sling and chuck a rock at the spy guy
Okay. Missing.
and miss with that. All right. That's my turn.
Spy's turn. He's going to swing twice with his short sword. 13 to hit, probably misses.
Oh, yeah. That's a miss. And so's that.
Sadly.
No, I'm okay with this.
All right. Next. The one right next to you decides to swing the old war pick. Crit.
Oh,
And I will fall down.
He shouts with insane glee and then moves around
Mick
5.
will use cutting words
For what? The damage?
to reduce the reduce the attack to make it not a crit.
No,
it's always a
crit.
crit.
No. Oh, okay.
Well, if you can reduce the
yeah, I'll
damage, I
reduce
was
the
at
damage.
14. So how much does that reduce it by? Oh, I am still down.
And
That put me at exactly at 0 instead of -1.
5, 10 feet down to circle the guy that they seem to be having a lot of trouble with. Pages, your turn.
Oh God. Okay. Let's see. I'm tempted to just cast rope trick and leave.
Don't
but
worry,
I
you're not going to
will-
die.
I will cast Ray of Frost, tried and true, on God, the spy must really be hurting right now. 23,
Oh, yeah,
7
that
damage.
hits.
There we go.
Yeah, you actually killed him.
He is a statue.
Yep. So he is gone. Anything else?
I stay out of sight.
All right. Oh, my Durger swings a pick. 20 to hit for 6 piercing.
Okay, that'll hit.
Next one. The one you guys have been wailing on. 15 misses. 3J death save.
Okay, well, can Ghost Talon feed me a potion?
Yeah, you're no longer in communication with them, right?
Oh, that's right. Yep, nope, that won't work. Never mind. I'll just do a death save then.
Oh no. Somebody better get her up.
That's only 1. That's okay. I'm fine.
Yeah. Just don't crit fail the next one if they don't get you up.
Yeah.
Stefan, your turn.
Yeah, we don't like crit fails for some reason. Okay, we got a healing word for Jade Star.
Oh, nice. Yay.
Okay, that was the bonus action. The spiritual weapon swings at this guy.
Can you order him if you've already taken a bonus action?
I thought it was only to move, but if not, then
I
no,
don't know.
that's fine.
How does it read? I haven't run into this situation before.
I'm pretty sure the attack is a bonus action, or the whole thing is
Yeah.
the bonus action.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as a
Well,
bonus
then I
action on your
can't
turn,
do
you
that
can
with
move it
them.
and repeat the attack. So you
Gotcha.
can't repeat the attack unless you spend the bonus action.
Okay, no problem. All right, that's bonus action is that. So I have an action, and I think I'm going to be a little bit smarter, take the dodge action, and be done.
All right. Mick, your turn.
All right. Mick's going to hit down 5, 10, 15, 20 to get a shot at this fellow who had been hit a few times, conk him with a sling.
All right. Oh, yes, that hits. 7 bludgeoning. Wow. He's not looking good.
And then finish his move here. And that ends my turn.
Okay. I have a question. What happens if you go unconscious and you have a summoned familiar?
I
That's
don't
a good
think anything
question.
happens.
Is it still there?
It's not concentration, so I imagine it's still there.
Yeah, it only goes away if it drops to 0 hit points
Okay.
and I can't communicate with it. That's all.
Okay. Now, my guy to the north is going to swing at the very sneaky cleric, missing. Next guy is Pages.
All right, let's see if I can't finish off that one to the right. Aha!
I believe that hits, and it does finish him off. Anything else?
Such lovely statues. Nope, that's it.
All right. Guy to the south, gonna swing. 18 to hit, misses. Lucky for you. Next is a guy that is no longer here. 3 Jade, your turn.
Okay, so Ghost Talon will swoop up to that guy north of Stefan.
Mm-hmm. And you're swinging your rapier with advantage, and I think that's good enough. Yeah, that is good enough.
17 to hit, and then 19 damage.
Oh wow, that was a good one. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Stefan, your turn.
Okay, Stefan takes the dodge action. Spiritual weapon will swing on the guy to the north.
Okay.
Missing horribly, but
Yes.
that's just the way it goes, and I'm done.
All right, Mick, your turn.
All right. Make a move. 5, 10. And these fellows who are remaining, are they also wearing studded leather?
Let me look. I think they're wearing like chainmail or something. No, scale mail.
All right. Then the fellow to the south, I will cast heat metal on his armor.
Okay. DC 14, and he has a advantage on that. It's a con save. Is that right?
So it's a con save for him to hold on to the item that he's casting on heat metal on. It's not a con save to resist the damage.
Okay. So he'll
Yeah,
take 2 damage, and he's able to keep his armor on.
Although I don't know how he would drop his armor anyways.
true.
All
All right.
right.
So whopping 2 points of damage.
All right.
It's my turn.
Durger to the north was not happy with 3 Jade and does a war pick attack against her, missing.
Yeah, I was really counting on him dying that turn, but missing a little work.
Pages, your turn.
All right, so you can probably guess what's coming up next. I will attack the one closest to me, the one to the south, with the Ray of Frost. Misses.
All right, misses, sadly. One to the south, still interested in Stefan, seeing if he can hit him. It's become like a game, and he hits for 14
Wow.
piercing.
Ouch.
Three Jade, your turn.
All right, Ghost Talon will fly past. I will stab
Good
for
enough to
12 more
hit.
damage.
12
Yep.
more, is that enough? Yes, he is down.
Oh, good. And I'll back up Stefan from the back.
All right, literally backing him up. Stefan, your turn.
Well, I need to cast a Cure Wounds on myself because I am close to going down.
All right. Oh boy.
Oh, that was wonderful. All right.
And then you want to attack with your spiritual weapon?
Correct.
All right, do it. Oh yes, that hits. 6 force.
And that's done.
Mick, your turn.
Mick moves up, chucks a rock. Maybe.
It
Misses with a rock.
bounces off of his scale mail, sadly.
All right, then he moves up here and pokes his finger at that giant chest and goes, "You never would have been a contender back in my day."
And he turns his eye towards you. Pages, your turn.
We're getting quicker now. Let's see. Does that hit? 3
Oh,
damage.
All right, so he took a little 3 damage hit there. 15. So my guy turns around and looks at Mick and decides to give him the old clubby club with the war pick. 18 to hit.
I will try cutting words.
All right. Still
Oh,
hit
it still hit.
for 12 piercing.
All right, barely up.
All right. 3 Jade, your turn.
Okay, a little distraction from Ghost Talon. Oh, and I guess I have to walk next to him.
All right.
And the stabbing.
Yeah, that's going to hit and kill him, and you guys are out of combat. Yay!
Phew.
.gov.
Okay, people gather around.
All right, what do you want to do? Obviously,
I
you've
want to
just
cast
had...
a prayer of healing. That's what I'd like to do.
All right.
We got a little bit house there.
Yeah, that hurt.
Alrighty, where is it? Here it is. Okay, everyone that needs it gets 14.
Awesome, thank you, sir.
Nice. Very good.
Wow, you guys are really cleaning up. Very good. toughfight.com. All right, what do you guys want to do?
Okay, you said that there were some satchels or looked like maybe some supplies over here.
They're like bedrolls.
Yeah,
This-
now we leave the room.
Bedrolls. There's like some fleas in there. Somebody has hidden in the folds some drawings of a female Durger that are a little bit revealing. Other than that, really nothing.
Pages would also like to search the bodies of the Durgar.
Okay, you search, and they just have their equipment and not really anything of super value here. Except
The spy.
the spy has a potion of healing you guys are able to pick up.
I already have 2 potions of healing. Does anyone else want to hold on to this one?
Mick has some as well, but yeah. So
No,
whoever.
Stefan will have it. Hang on to it. He doesn't have any actually. I thought I
Go
had
for it.
character. I guess not. Let me check my other sheet, but I'll add this for now.
Is this a door?
Which
See
one?
to the south?
Yes, there's double doors leading to the south.
And did these stairs go up or down?
Down.
Have
And
we
what
heard?
about the hammering noise?
It's coming from this direction by the double doors.
And it still seems to be going on.
Yep.
Pages wants to investigate what is clearly a door behind this throne here.
Okay. There is a door there.
I guess I'll see if there's any magical traps on it and then open it.
Do a perception. No traps. You want to open it?
Of course, there's no traps.
All right. So the doors open. Everybody stop moving your tokens. And I will read to you, because I love it. The door behind the throne leads into a small audience chamber. A large table made of a single stone slab dominates the room's center, and old tapestries cling to the walls. A stone door in the far wall is carved with a dwarf's visage that you've seen elsewhere. Two gray-skinned dwarves in scale mail with a shield stands by the far door. They shout, and raise javelins. Just a second. Hyung. Okay. So, let us roll initiative. That beautiful bean footage. In fact, I might have some of those tonight. You guys like Bush's baked beans?
Beans and franks, yum yum.
Hashtag not a paid sponsor. Let's see. So, 3Jade, you were not surprised by any of this, having seen this movie before. In fact, nobody is surprised. What would you like to do?
All right, I'm gonna rush in.
Right, let me pick something for you nice. Since we're having combat. All right, do your rushing. Oh no, Russ is right up to my guy. What do you want to do now?
Ghost Talon will hop off my shoulder to distract him, and then fly backwards, and I will stab that guy.
All right. You missed. Oh wait,
With
yeah, you did
15.
miss. Yep.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I really don't like them. Hey, guys, these guys really suck. I got 10 more feet of movement, so I will disengage Nah. Yeah. Be closer to anyone who needs to feed me a healing potion. Yep.
Okay. Then something else happens. You hear a door open. You're gonna love it. It's great. It's your favorite thing.
Oh, that can't be good.
You love it when I do this.
Yay.
Okay, now I have a little fun to do here. Oh God, this is so much fun. But don't worry. It takes an act of God to kill a player. Because or you have to say stuff like, GM, can we reroll the last 12 turns? But nobody does that, so let's see. What does she want to do? Uh-huh.
Does this look like a female version of the other folks, or is it like a drow?
Let me show you. Where is she? I don't... Yeah, it looks like a female version of the other ones, just a little bit coarser looking, maybe a little ugly.
Okay.
But big. And she's got a big, big great sword. And she's gonna go bang, 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 right up to 3 Jade. And you're gonna love it. You've never seen anything like it in your life. And she will swing once. Sec. 22 to hit for 6 slashing.
Oh yeah. Ow.
And 15 to hit for another 5.
Yep. Both of those hit.
All right.
You're a very lucky cat.
And if you like
for those
this,
damage rolls.
Exactly. And if you like this, I got pages and pages. Your turn.
Pages?
Yeah.
I heard my name.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh God.
Psychedelic, funkadelic relic of the ages.
This is unfortunate, but we'll see if this is effective. Because we're gonna need some help. So I will cast Web. And they need to make DC 14. No, not until the start of their turns.
Okay.
Which is soon.
Which would be Dex save. Okay.
That'd be a Dex save, yeah.
All right. Okay, so this guy starts his turn, and let's see how he does with his Dex save. This is a spell, correct?
No, I shoot webs out of my cloaca.
No, okay, so it's a spell.
Yeah,
so here it comes. Fails it.
Oh, thank Christ.
He's restrained, but decides to get considerably bigger. Mick, your turn.
All right. Mick's going to use his Kitizumi abilities. 5, 30, and chuck a rock at the big fellow that we know is restrained.
All right. So you would have advantage, would you not?
I do believe so.
Ooh, I believe that hits. Roll that beautiful damage.
All right.
All right.
Clunk him with a rock for 4 bludgeoning.
Bounces off his head. Okay. Now my next guy attempts a save. Fails it as well, but decides to get considerably bigger. Stefan, your turn.
Alrighty, we're gonna move up to there, and we are going to cast Shatter. So it gets those 3 guys, but misses
Okay,
Jade Star.
fair enough.
And I'm going to use my Tempest ability to max damage the Shatter.
Okay,
So that's this is the 3d8, so 24 save for half, but I forget what my DC is. Hang on. DC 15.
what kind of save?
Oh, sorry.
Constitution.
Okay. They get advantage. So
Yeah.
the Big Durger to the north makes it. Big Durger to the south. Let's see. I believe fails it. And the lady.
That's no lady. That's my wife.
Makes it. Okay, so she takes 12.
Right.
And let's see. And this guy takes 12. And this guy takes the full 24, right?
Correct.
All right. Far out. Okay. 3 Jade, your turn.
Okay, so the woman in front of me, is she restrained or not?
Nope, she is not.
Okay, then I'll just have a ghost talon flap in her face before I stab her.
Okay.
Oh, good. So that's 13, 24, 30 damage even.
Wow, big hit, big hit.
And I'm gonna disengage.
Okay. All right, let's see how she does with her dex save. Fails it. Decides to enlarge. Paige, is your turn.
All right, so the Durgar that took 24 damage.
Uh-huh, the one to the south.
I will, yes, I will pop in and Ray of Frost.
Missing.
And missing. And head back. That's my turn.
Okay. Now, tell me on this web, what do I need to do?
You can spend your action to make a strength, either save or check, I forget.
Okay. Well, he has advantage on
Strength
that.
check.
Because
Yep.
he's enlarged.
Go for it.
Crits it.
That'll definitely do it.
And he goes 5, 10, 15, 20, pops out on the other side, 25, using Theater of the Mind, and decides to stop there.
It's all these just giant creatures just writhing around in a sticky, gooey mess on the floor.
Yep. Mick's turn.
All right. Mick is going to chuck a rock at the fellow to the south.
Yeah. Misses.
And not even hit with advantage. All right, then Mick will move 5, 10, 15 down here and end his turn.
All right. My next guy needs to make a strength check with advantage to try to break out. Let's see, can he do it? Should be able to. Crits it. 5, 10, 15, 20, down to Mick. Because you threw a rock at him. Stefan, your turn.
Okay, Stefan's going to move up. Get there, 25. This is a table in the center.
Low table. Low.
Well, I'm not gonna climb on it, but I want to just move an inch forward there.
All right.
And then we're going to do this.
Oh, your spirit guardian? Oh, I see what
Yep.
you're doing. Okay. So, no matter what, this guy dies, so I don't have to make a save for him. Let me move him to the land of white buffaloes so I can keep track of your experience. And let's see, this one up here, he's got to make a wisdom save with advantage. Fails it, so he's going to take 20 and he dies and goes to the land of white buffaloes.
And that's all Stefan is doing.
And would that capture? No, that wouldn't capture Namira, correct?
No, it's
Okay. All right.
It's 10 or 15, but she's definitely not in it.
Yep. Okay. 3 Jade, your turn.
Okay, that's 20 to there, and she is restrained now, right?
Yes, she is currently
Yes, because she
restrained.
failed on her last turn, so
Yep.
I will just poke her.
Missing.
Yeah, well, then I'll just disengage.
All right. Namira, strength check to break out. At advantage. Kapow! Breaks out. Steps up. And I think that's all she can do.
Spirit Guardian is 15 feet.
So she stepped into it, and no matter what, even if she makes it, she's dead. Dumb Namira. All right. So you guys are out of combat.
See, yeah, it was my plan to lure her that direction the whole time.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
All right. Okay. Well, you guys are looking around the room here. There's an open door to the east. And let's see.
Is this a rug or a table in front of us?
It's a table, a low table.
Ah, I see.
Oh, search everything.
I've never seen a female Dwargar before. What does she have on her?
She has a massive great sword. And that's it. And some armor. She had on, let's see, splint armor. Now it's
Well,
really big.
I have no use for such things.
Okay, 3 Jade, you walk into the room. The room appears to be a bedchamber. In one corner to the south stands a large wooden sleeping platform, badly gouged by axe blows and partially burned. A table, a bench, and a writing desk have been similarly treated. In the middle of the southern wall, a space has been cleared for a simple sleeping pallet and a pair of large satchels. 2 doors exit the room to the north.
Well, definitely go through everything. Do we want to go back to where we heard that banging after that?
And
Perhaps there's some doors.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, yeah, okay. So I guess I'll listen at the door. I just don't want to, I know there are people behind us, and I don't want to keep going forward if they're going to come up behind us.
oh, okay. So
Right.
at which door are you listening?
The one closest to me, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. It's silent.
Yeah.
So, would I know enough about Jurgars to know whether or not it would be typical of them to just destroy random things? This looks pretty destructive for considering the folks we just met.
Do a history check.
Not a clue.
Yeah. No idea.
If you ask Pages, he might know. He is quite a studious sage.
Hey, Pages, does this look weird to you for these little gray guys?
Yeah, I mean, I would assume. So I guess you hear in the very dry voice of a lecturer, the Dwargar are the evil cousins of what we know as dwarves. They live underground. and something, something, something. Have spell resistance. Gray skin. Beady little eyes.
Stubby legs.
Stubby legs. I mean, basically, does this seem... It seems out of place that they would leave these ruins in such poor condition with the destroy. Like, were these other finer items destroyed recently, or in the far past, in the times when Kundrakar was actually a dwarven fortress?
You think that they may have been destroyed when the orcs raided this place.
I see. And the Dwarg are just passing through or taking temporary residence here.
That's a fair deduction.
Okay.
Is there anything special about this table here? I'd like to investigate the table in the room here, see if there's any, because it seems pretty featureless.
Yeah. Go ahead and investigate. Not really. It's just a table. It looks like this was a room that they used to use as like a private room behind the throne if the dwarven king wanted to have a private audience back here.
Mm-hmm.
Would there be enough junk in this room to kind of bar this door on the west, so that way it'd lessen the likelihood that we'd be followed?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
You can pile up enough if you want to spend 10 minutes doing it.
While they're piling up the stuff, I'll cast Detect Magic as a ritual.
Okay. You don't notice anything magical.
Mm-hmm. What's through these doors, I wonder? Pages will take a peek.
In which door?
Let's try the one on the left first.
Okay. So you open the door, revealing an empty room.
I'll walk into the room.
Nothing happens.
Seems empty.
Mhm.
And the other door.
You open the door, and it reveals another empty room.
And I'll walk in there as well.
Okay. You walk in.
I mean, do I notice, do these doors appear commonly used? Do I notice any tracks?
You could do a perception check.
I will have my owl assist me if that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine. Yes, you notice some tracks leading down the floor to right there, and additionally, you notice that there's a little door there, a little secret door.
Like a very small sized door, huh?
For dwarves.
I'll poke my head out and wave some of the other party members over.
Okay. Make sure this is safe.
Paige kicks at the little door, gesturing towards it.
Oh wait, he cast that as a ritual. I'm just gonna drink a couple potions while he's doing that.
Okay.
I'm sure everything through this door is safe.
Well, you guys just spent 10 minutes blocking up the door that you're currently standing next to.
All right.
Mick will attempt to open the door.
All right, it opens, revealing a hallway beyond.
Okay, and Mick is about 6 foot tall. Would he have to crouch to get through there? Is it all short?
Yeah, it's pretty.
If it's short for a dwarf, then it's going to be quite short for you.
Yeah, all right. Mick will crouch and
All right.
come out here.
Okay, let me see if there's any description for any of that. Just a minute. Ooh, it appears to be a T intersection.
What do you know?
With no openings anywhere.
Well, I guess just run down, start looking at the walls, tapping on everything.
All right.
Looking for traps, secret doors, all those sort of things that you find.
Okay, move your token to where you want to go. Check first. Okay, so roll a beautiful perception. Yeah, that's good enough. You discover a secret door just to the south of you.
Okay, I will check it for traps and listen behind it and all those things.
Okay, roll perception. Absolutely no traps and really no sound.
Okay, this door is 100% safe. You want to open it up?
Sure, why not?
Okay, I'll stand back here and I will mage hand it open.
Okay, you
Oh yeah, I
open
forgot
the
to check and see if it's
door.
locked, but
It's not. So, why isn't it letting me do it? Just a minute. Gotta open it for you. Boom, you open it up, revealing something beyond. Let me read it. The stream, you hear the rushing of a stream. The stream running through the old dwarven bladeworks meanders through a natural cavern before tumbling into a great chasm. You see nothing but darkness below, although the splashing of water deep below is barely audible over the roar of the waterfall. To the north of the chasm, a small ledge, which you can see, is partially hidden by a spur of rock. So that's what you're looking at there. And there appears to be some sort of a ladder fastened there.
I'll check out the ladder and see if it seems sturdy, safe.
Okay. Do a perception, I guess, would work. Oh yeah, perfectly safe.
I would actually like to send my owl 100 feet down.
Okay.
See if there's an end in sight.
Let me see what the owl sees.
And I'm assuming it goes up as well.
Hold on just a second. It goes down and opens up into a very large cavern.
And the ladder continues down into the very large cavern?
Yep. And there's water, and the waterfall empties into a little pond, and there's a very large cavern down there.
Do I recognize that as anywhere we've traveled before in this
Nope.
this area?
Have not been here.
If Pages is questioned about what his owl sees, he just shrugs and gestures that it gets bigger. Is there what does the owl see over by the streams?
It sees streams going off to the west, and it hears some forging going on in that direction.
Oh, it quickly hurries back, and Pages creates an image of Durgar hammering on anvils and points towards the west.
All right, so do we want to take care of those guys we were hearing, or do we want to head on down?
Either way, perhaps we should take some sort of rest before doing that?
I mean, out of character, we seem fairly well healthy.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay.
I vote that we check out those Jerigar folks. I don't like the idea of being snuck up on.
So let's sneak up on them instead.
Yeah, I like that better.
Do we have any way to cross the chasm?
We can go back around the way we came. Just gotta unblock all that stuff we blocked up.
That's what they'll be expecting us to do.
It's a fairly dangerous chasm. I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah, I'm a cat and I don't want to climb across.
No, I don't like the idea of having to. I'm guessing that this water is going pretty fast, kind of like the ones we experienced with the roper.
Yep, and there's a lot of mist and all kinds of things like that, kind of making visibility a little bit less than desired.
Yeah, I don't want to get my feet wet.
They just shrugs, heads back the other way.
Works for me.
All right. Okay.
Paige stops to investigate why this other branch of the tunnel just ends into nothingness as well, though.
Do a perception. There's a secret door in the north wall that you can see.
I'll peek through that.
All right. Peeking through, you see.
Oh God, I closed the door.
Okay.
There's Pages is makes a little diagram of like dancing skeletons or still skeletons that start dancing.
All right.
Sorry,
So-
leave that door closed.
So I assume you guys are going to go back to those double doors in the main hall.
Yeah, let's take care of those guys. And sneak up on them.
All right.
Well,
Why don't you move your tokens down there and we will take a 5-minute break. Sound good?
all right.
And then just type ready in chat when you're back.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Are there any Doctor Who fans here?
Occasionally.
Apparently, it has just been announced that Jodie Whittaker has been named as the new Doctor.
Huh. So I guess that's the first female doctor then, huh?
Yep.
All right. We're back. You're back in the yawning portal, and Yucko continues to weave this tale of tiny gray-skinned dwarves that get double their size and do all these sorts of destructive things to our heroes. So, what would you guys like to do?
Sneak up on their guard.
Okay, well, what I would need you to do would be to roll a group stealth check, and I will compare it to their perception.
Well, I was going to hang back because I'm in plate.
Okay. That's fine. Okay, that's good enough. So you guys are being sneaky and sneaking up on this door. What would you like to do?
Carefully mage hand it open.
Okay, you open the door very carefully. Pow! Revealing beyond the door. Double stone doors lead into a barrel-vaulted area containing several furnaces. The eastern end of the chamber continues into a large, dark cave from which a cold wind moans. A stream of water rushes from west to east through the center of the room, crossed by two stone bridges. On the other side of the stream, four bald, gray dwarves work at a roaring forge, beating a white-hot blade into shape on an old anvil. This encounter will not proceed without combat, so let's roll that beautiful bean footage. Man, I'm getting hungry for some bean burritos. I don't know about you.
Damn, now I'm actually hungry.
Yeah, chips and salsa. I like refried beans a lot. I like, tacos al pastor, made correctly. With corn tortillas, maybe a little sliver of radish, some onions, and some cilantro, and nothing else. Okay. And actually, you smell this wafting from the forge. Apparently, they have a little table off to the side with a little brazier and a grill, and they've got some orange-colored, let's see, meat that smells delicious.
Were they hammering out tortillas in here? Is that what we were hearing?
Well, there's a white sword on there, but there is a little wooden place next to the forge, little wooden table that does clearly have the makings for tortillas. So, pages, you guys have a surprise round. What would you like to do?
Have they noticed us and are surprised, or haven't noticed us?
They haven't noticed you, and hence you would have a surprise round.
I see. And if we continue to do things where they didn't notice us, we would still have surprise, or that's basically what I'm getting at.
Eventually, after a round, they would notice that the doors are open.
I see. So in that case, I will just come in blasting.
All right.
Or
Blast
I will
away.
ready an action to Ray of Frost the first dwarf that tries to cross one of the bridges.
All right.
Or move.
Okay. Which is it? Move or one of the bridges?
Move. First dwarf to move towards us.
All right. Stefan, your turn.
Alright, I will move forward. Now, if I if I excuse me, if I attack, that doesn't spoil the surprise round, right?
No, it's you get 1 round and you can do whatever action you want before they notice.
All right. Well, we're gonna sacred flame somebody then. Who's this guy in the back?
He's a little bit different looking. Seems to be overseeing the progress of the forging.
Okay, we're gonna take out the manager.
All right.
At least try.
And with advantage, fails it and takes 5 radiant damage. They know you're here now.
Oh yeah, we're
All
done.
right. Okay. Mick, your turn.
All right. Mick's gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to cast Fairy Fire to catch the 3 fellows here, here, and here.
Are you pinging?
And
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
All right.
the 3 guys on the east.
Okay. They have to
So
make a dex save, right?
Yeah, DC 14.
Top one makes it. One to the farthest east makes it. Guy at the south fails it. So I'm going to put a little... What color is the fairy fire?
I'll go with give him blue.
All right. So you see him outlined in blue. Anything else?
Mick will move here and end his turn.
3 Jade, your turn.
Okay, so I'll come over this way and I will shoot the guy who is now a blue disco ball.
Okay. And even with advantage, let me see, what's his AC? Yeah, you missed.
Yeah. Shoot at. Yeah, I meant shoot at. I'm done.
Okay. Pages, your turn.
Okay, so I screwed that up. I will just shoot at the guy who's fairy fired with the ray of frost.
All right. Oh, that hits. He takes
8 cold.
8 cold. All right.
And I run back behind the other corner.
All right. So now my big guy, he is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And for the rest of his turn, he's going to throw a javelin at 3 Jade. Critting for 8 points of damage.
Ouch.
My next one is also going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And chuck a javelin at you as well. I believe it misses.
Yep.
Stefan, your turn.
Alrighty, these guys. Okay, I'm starting to run out of slots, so we're gonna go up and swing at the first guy.
All right. That is a hit. 12?
Up for 12, yep. On the one to the north.
Yep, okay.
We're done.
Yep. Now it's my guy's turn. He's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 on the other side of the bridge and chuck a javelin at 3 Jade. 8 piercing.
Okay, yeah, that hurt.
Now it's my guy's turn. What does he want to do? so many options here. Gotta see what this does. I don't like that option yet. What else can he do? He is gonna cast Firebolt on 3 Jade. Hit with it. 18 to hit.
Yeah, I'll take 1. That's okay.
1 damage. And then he says something in some language that you don't quite understand, and right. And then he moves. No, he's going to stay by the forge. He likes his forge. Mick, your turn.
All right. Mick moves out. And if I cast Healing Word from my Ring of Spell Storing, it's still a bonus action?
Do you have to use the... Is that an action to use the Ring of Spell Storing?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I think it comes out exactly the same as the spell, so it's exactly the same as casting the spell, so it's the same action or whatever. I'm pretty sure. It's a bonus action if you use the ring.
Okay, let me see. Sorry about this. I should have... the spell uses the slot level, spell save DC, spell attack bonus, and spell casting ability of the original caster, but is otherwise treated as if you cast the spell. So it doesn't say. I could see it either way. If it'll be an action to cast it, then I will go ahead and use my just cast it as a normal spell, level 1 on 3 Jade Star.
Okay.
Give her 8 hit points back, and then as my action, I will chuck a rock at that fellow.
All right.
And
Ooh, yeah, that hits.
for 5 points of bludgeoning.
Wow, big one.
And that ends my turn.
All right, 3 Jade, your turn.
Okay, first I'm going to shoot at the spellcaster, who's nicely lit up for me.
All right.
Yes. So I'm pretty sure a crit will hit.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage. What is that? 1928.
28.
And then I will use Ghost Talon to fly past that guy that Stefan and Mick are hitting, to give Stefan advantage on his next attack. And then it'll go perch on that, and I will run away.
All right.
And try to hide behind this door. Can I use a bonus action to hide? Am I actually out of people's sight lines?
You're out of the wizard's sight line and out of these 2 Durgers' sight lines.
Well, I'm at least going to try to hide from them then.
All right. Pages, your turn.
All right. So I think I will cast Ray of Frost again on the spellcaster.
Okay.
Or the person that's illuminated. It's 15.
Miss.
All right.
All right. Now it's my turn. What does this guy want to do? He wants to get bigger. Boom. And step 5, 10, 15 like that. And the other one, what does he want to do? He is going to get bigger as well. Stefan, your turn.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
I only have 3 spell slots left. Yeah, I think that would be the best thing to do at the moment. We're going to move back to there. I am still in that threat range, so no AOP, and we will do this. Spirit Guardian.
All right. Let's see. So they have to make a whiz save. Both of them do.
Yep.
One to the left fails it. One to the right makes it. So the one to the right takes 5. One to the left takes 10.
And that was my move. That was my action. No bonus action at the moment, so we're done for now. Yes.
All right. Next Durgar moves 5, 10, 15, 20. And enlarges. Boom. Now it's my turn.
What? Let me just double check. Is 15? I think he's in the Spirit Guardian.
Is he?
Just double checking, but I think so.
Okay. So he would have to make his save as well. Nobody said they were super smart. These aren't geniuses after all. And he fails it, so he takes 10. All right. Now it's my turn. Let me
Yep,
figure out
15
what I
feet.
want to do here. I have to look something up. Okay. You hear something happen. And centered right there so that it hits all of you and none of my fam. This goes off. Boom! Thunder blasts. I need a con save from all of you. Looks like Mick made it. Pages failed it. 3Jade made it. Stefan failed it. So if you failed it, you take 18. If you made it, you take 9.
And the glowy guy just cast back? Okay.
Yeah.
And I
I
need
will
to make a
remember that.
second con save.
And he is no longer glowing.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, bummer.
But I made mine, I believe, so I still have Spirit Guardian up.
All right. What does he want to do? All right. Mick, your turn.
All right. Mick is regretting wanting to come back here, but he is going to break out his Wand of Entangle and attempt to catch the two fellows to the south of him.
Okay.
So it'd be with the wand. It's a DC 13.
Okay. And it's what kind of save?
Strength save.
All right. So the one on the west makes it. The one on the right makes it.
Alrighty. Then that will end my turn.
Okay, 3 Jade.
Okay. How's Mr. Sparky looking?
He's looking like he has about 3/4 cover from you at the moment.
Oh, well, I'm going to move. I'm just seeing how healthy he looks.
Not as healthy as he once was.
Yeah, okay. I will have Ghost Talon fly down there. Give me advantage to attack him.
Okay.
And then back up back there. And I will use...
When he flew out of the range of the Durger, the enlarged Durger.
He has flyby?
Oh, so he can do that. That's right.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. That's
go
the
ahead.
whole reason that he always does that. Because
Okay.
he flaps in their face and then flies away. But yeah, I also have flyby. They're great. And
Okay.
then I will use disengage to come running over here. Well, disengage plus kitty zoomies.
So that means you can't move next turn, right? Is that it?
I can move. I just can't move. I just can't move my double speed until I stand still for a turn.
Okay.
Oh, right. I see.
So now he should not have cover from me. Is that
No,
correct?
he doesn't at this point.
Okay, great. Now I'm going to shoot him with the stupid.
You hit, and he dies.
Oh, good. Okay, then I'm going to keep moving. Got 50. 20, and I'll see if I can sort of get some cover from this bridge. And that will be it for me.
All right. Okay.
No more spell casting. That really hurt.
It was supposed to. Pages, your turn.
Okay. Am I in the threat range of the Duergar that are next to me? Do they have 10 foot or only 5 foot?
I think it's 5.
Okay. That's great. I like that. So I will pull similar owl shenanigans. And which of these three look? They've taken some damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because like the Spirit Guardians and stuff like that. Yeah. So I'll cast Ray of Frost against the one in the middle.
Okay. You missed.
And I will close my side of the door.
All right. Now it's my turn. Now, how does Spirit Guardians work? Is that on your turn or is it on my turn?
On the start of their turn. So
Okay, so he has to make a whiz save, correct?
Yep, would save or take 16, 8 if he makes it.
Okay. Fails it. Takes 16 damage, and that's enough to finish him off. All right. Let me just zoom out and put him in the right location here. The room of all white buffaloes. All right. Now it's my other Durger's turn.
Do you want me to roll that again, or you're just going to use that?
I'm just going to use that. So he has to do a whiz save. Crits it. So he takes 8, correct?
Correct.
Okay, and he is going to swing. He's seen this kind of armor before. He's not enthused about that. He's going to step here and swing at this feline-looking thing, thinking, if I have to die, so does the cat. 13 probably misses.
Does a miss.
Okay. He does not look healthy. Stefan, your turn.
Huh. I don't look healthy either. So what we're going to do is we're going to move over to here. We are going to take the dodge action, and we're going to cast Healing Word on Stefan for the bonus action.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
All right. Let's see. My guy, he's got to make a dex save. Or a whiz save, right? At advantage. And it's DC 15, so no, he fails it. And he takes 16 points of damage, which is enough to kill him.
Woohoo!
All right. Very good. All right. Mick, your turn.
All right. Mick drops the sling, replaces it with a rapier, and will attempt to poke the guy in front of him.
All right.
To do
Hits.
8 points of
And he
piercing damage.
dies, and you are out of combat. Yay.
Phew.
Ooh,
Let's have a snooze.
A nice long one.
catnap.
Yes. Well, I guess we
Alright.
should search everything here first and then have a snooze.
Yeah, okay.
Listen at all these doors down here. Make sure no one's going to pop out at us.
Okay. Where are you listening down there? You don't hear anything at either of those doors. Let's see. Searching around, you are able to find in the northwest corner of the room, there's 320 gold pieces, 1,100 silver pieces, a gold necklace set with ruby stones worth 900 gold pieces, and a potion of hill giant strength.
Alrighty.
Nice.
All right. So if we're going to take a short rest, let me sing you a song of my people.
Just gonna take a short. How about a long? Or can we not get along?
Well, you could try
Still
to
seems
take
like
one.
a dangerous place. Yeah.
That's true.
Let's take a short and then take a long.
Let's spend an hour and see how we feel.
Yeah.
Okay.
I say, do we want to try and barricade ourselves somewhere for long? Or
Yeah, probably. I hate to do it, but I'm gonna stand back and mage hand open these nice safe doors behind me, just to peek in real quick, and if there's anything in there, I'll slam it closed.
All right. Which one do you want to open?
The one to the left first.
Okay.
So maybe one of them's a good place to rest.
A minute. It reveals a door and a little storeroom with some mining supplies in it.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, let's peek in the other one super quick, and then maybe we can sleep in this storeroom.
All right. You look in the other door, and it's much the same. Some storage and stuff.
Awesome. What the? Fine, I'll find a different box.
All right. So if everybody wants to move in there.
I'll spend 10 or 20 minutes casting some alarms outside.
Where are you going to put them?
One on the double door and one on the area leading to the waterfall.
Okay. All right. So you guys get an hour and 15 minutes into your rest, and an alarm goes off. And you hear, I'm assuming you guys closed your door.
Yeah.
You hear the voices of several, what you can only assume is Durgar, since you are in a Durgar hold, approaching your door.
So we get the benefits of a short rest, you said?
Yep, you get a short rest.
With a beautiful song.
But you hear them walk over by the forge, 2 of them, and they sent a third one back to go do something. You're not sure what. But they look around the forge, they spot dead bodies, and they open up the doors to the storeroom to your east and look, and you hear them approaching your door.
I'll get out my rapier.
Ready, javelin.
All right.
Already a ray of frost as well. We know where this is going.
All right.
And I want to stand right there so I can surprise them when they pop in.
All right. They open the door, revealing you. They are not surprised, because obviously there's some monkey business afoot here. And this one had a 2, actually. Didn't roll very well.
Man, if only I could roll so well on my attack rolls as I do on my initiative.
All right. Stefan, the door opens, revealing 2 of these Durgar creatures, which seem to be totally wrecking all of your well-laid plans.
Right. Well, that happens. Javelin at the one on the right.
Okay. That hits for 4 piercing.
No place really to move. So, well, yeah, the other people need to get there to swing. So yeah, I'm done.
All right. Pages, your turn.
Okay. I will cast Ray of Frost on the one on the left.
Okay, you missed. Close, so.
My owl flies into the corner.
All right. Now, the one on the right bursts through the door, and he has 3... he's going to burst through the door and pop down to here so his buddy can get in. And he's got, touching him, 3 juicy targets. 1 to 2 is 3 Jade, 3 to 4 is Pages, 5 to 6 is Mick. So, it looks like he's going to swing his war pick at poor 3 Jade. It's just not fair. 20 to hit for 4 piercing.
I just healed those wounds.
All right, Mick, your turn.
All right, Mick is going to pull out his rapier and try and poke the fellow to his left.
All right.
And miss horribly.
Ouch. 3 Jade, your turn. Save the door. Or save the day.
Hold
Well,
the door.
I will save the door, and I will close it behind me. And then I will have Ghost Talon flap in this guy's face, and then I will stab him.
All right. 16 to hit hits. For 15.
And then Ghost Talon can come hide behind Stefan. And, yep, that'll be it for me.
All right. Okay, Durgar outside the door, opens the door, steps in, says, "I'll help you, buddy," to his friend. And he has 3 targets, same as last time. And he's going to roll a d6. And he's going to swing on 3 Jade. That's what guys told him to do.
Stop that. Okay, well, that's
Misses.
fine.
All right, Stefan, your turn.
And there's still no place to go. All right, got 2 owls over here. I don't have any weapons with reach. So which was the guy that I hit last time? The lower guy?
Yep.
Alright, we will throw another javelin at him. I got a couple of those.
Hits. And he is not looking healthy.
That's it.
Pages.
Okay. You said the north one was not looking healthy, or the south one?
South one. One right
I
next to
will
you.
attempt to. Oh, I guess that didn't. Shocking grasp. I will do him, but that was not on my sheet because it did not update.
Okay. That hits.
7 lightning damage.
And he dies. Okay, what else do you want to do?
Pages? Pages will stay right there, cowering as much as possible.
All right.
You can disengage into the owl square if you want.
I can't disengage. I am not a rogue.
Sorry, I mean move rather.
I'd take an attack of opportunity from the north one.
Oh right, you shocking grasp the south one. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
All right, Mick, your turn.
All right. Mick does not like close quarters combat. So I'm going to cast Heat Metal on this fellow's pick.
All
I
right.
guess that, or would the handle be metal? I guess.
It doesn't matter. It would work on it. So DC 14, and then he would drop it potentially.
If he does not drop it, then he gets disadvantage on his attacks with it.
All right. Makes it. But he still takes the damage, right?
Yep.
Okay. 3 Jade, your turn.
Okay, I'll have Ghost Talon pop up from behind Stefan, distract that guy while I stab him, and then hide behind Stefan again.
Okay, that's a hit. Or enough.
19. Oh, good.
And he goes the way of all white buffalo, and you are out of combat.
And we
Didn't
think there
hear
was
another one poking around.
Yeah.
There was one that ran north through the double doors. I mean, you assume that's where he went, but he's no longer in the room.
Uh-oh.
Well, let's toss these. Well, loot the corpses and then toss them in the river just in case.
Okay, they're thoroughly looted, and they are now in the river, floating down the river. That took about 10 minutes.
And well, if they haven't come back in 10 minutes, probably everything's okay. No, probably not. Probably we should leave.
This area to the west, that's the river just sort of sources from under the wall there.
Yeah, let me make sure. You can see that it's just basically coming out from there.
But there's no doorway or secret doorway down here that we could escape down?
You can look. Even with a great roll, you don't see any other secret ways.
It doesn't look like there's anywhere over here to hide. I'm just going to check out this eastern area and
Yep.
see if there's anything exciting over here.
Nothing hiding at all. Just that chasm that you saw before.
Right.
Hashtag dirty DM tricks.
Well, where do we want to head?
Is our goal to still try a long rest, or?
Well, I'd like to. I'm just worried that they know that we're here. So if we could find somewhere else to do it, I would love a long rest.
I wonder if the area behind the secret doors might be safer.
Like where we came in? Oh yeah, where we came in.
Yeah, like from the T intersection.
Pages creates an image of the party members chasing Dwergar and running them down, and points over north.
Can we tell where they might have run? Because there's a lot of doors out of this area.
At this point there's so many tracks that it's not really noticeable any specific pattern.
Well, I'll send Ghost Talon through the areas that we've already looked at just to see if anyone's over there.
And
he'll just do a quick fly through and then return.
He flies all the way through and does not see any other ghosty or whatever looking things that you've already been through.
Okay. Do we want to try a long rest where we came in, like through that stairway up there? The area with the statues?
I do not know.
Pages taps his feet and gestures north.
What's
So
north?
you think they went north? Okay. Okay, sure. I'll listen at the door, see if I hear anything on the other side.
Roll a perception and I will check.
Oh, I can sniff it, see if anything's been through there recently.
Lots of stuff has been through there. With your perception roll, you hear a weird moaning with slowly becoming recognizable dwarvish curses. The sound rises to angry shouting and grows closer.
Oh, guys, I don't think they went through this door. I'll tell everybody what I just heard.
I create a minor illusion of caltrops on the floor in front of the door.
Okay.
Mick will ready his sling.
Okay. Anybody else?
I will ready a javelin throw, and javelins are 20-foot short range, right?
I think it's 30, isn't it? I don't know.
Javelins. I'm thinking of darts. Never mind.
Yeah.
Well, I make sure I'm in short range of the door, and I have a javelin ready.
Okay.
And I'll have the bow out and kind of, crouching down and ready to shoot at anything that comes through that door. Should I open it?
That sounds like a no.
Mage hand it.
Okay.
Yes.
Gonna mage hand it from right here. Pop it open.
All right. The door opens, revealing. The door opens into a large chamber with a dark pool in the center. Bits of smashed furniture and other debris are scattered about the floor. And you still hear the sounds of moaning coming from that room. And curses.
Okay. I'm sure that's totally safe.
Can we discern if this is like a moan of pain or
It does sound
ghostly
like
Scooby-Doo?
tormented grief and shame.
Oh. If there's one thing that cats like to do is torment people. So if I don't see anything from here, I'll come up here and peek
You
my head in.
You see some hallways leading off to the west and to the east, and a pool of water in the center of the room.
Okay. The pool in the center, is it like a well type, or is it just water?
Yeah, it looks like a well. Would have been some sort of a cistern for the place.
All right, Mick will pop in.
Stop moving your tokens. I have to do something. Coming out of the wall, just to your south and west, Mick, the ghostly form of a dwarf materializes and attacks. And I need that favorite roll. Let's see, I gotta go into this layer. There we go. And I would say you weren't surprised because you heard all of that. So Pages, you get to go first.
Okay. I have no line of sight of what's going on.
Nope. But you see the cat's tail go straight up in the air and hear lots of hissing and such like this, I'm sure.
I will actually send my owl forward.
Uh-huh. Your
And
owl spots a ghostly dwarf by Mick.
Have it deliver a shocking grasp.
All right. And I believe you missed.
Yes. I rolled a 9.
Yep.
And the owl's out of movement, so it stays there.
Okay. Mick, your turn.
Okay. Can I tell, is this a ghost of the Juragar?
No, of an actual dwarf, it looks like.
Ah, okay. Mick will bravely disengage and run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet and exclaim to the rest of the party that there's a ghost!
All right. And what does he want to do? He is going to step out this way.
No, I had a readied action. Can I
Okay.
use it here? Yeah.
Readied
Javelin.
action was what?
Javelin throw.
Too much time passed, actually.
That's what I was asking. Okay.
Yeah, okay. So, he steps out here. Everyone can see him, and he does this. And that would include your owls.
What's the whiz save of an owl? Really low, right?
You would think they're pretty wise.
It's +1.
The owl's fucking fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, somehow Ghost Talon is scared of a ghost.
Yeah.
And so am I. That's a really scary ghost. And in
Okay.
fact, he failed by 5. The DC was 13?
Yes. Anyone
Oh
that
no!
anyone
Ghost
that
Talon just
failed
died
by
of old age!
I got him. Anyone that failed by 5 or more ages some. So that's Mick. Mick. Yeah, just Mick. Oh God, no. This is terrible. You see this cat starting to turn gray. Do your roll a 1d4, 10 1d4s.
10 1d4s?
Yep. So you're 23 years older. I don't know how long they live, but I'm sure you're fine. You might have a little bit of a beard now. Your tail might be a little bit broken in a couple spots. You know.
If I failed that, I could be like the equivalent of 97. I only lived to 60.
Let's see. Let's see. What do I want to do? I'm still down here. So he's going to continue moving right up to you people. Right in the middle. End of turn. 3 Jade Star. You are frightened, right?
I am, yes. So I have disadvantage, but I'm attacking him anyway.
All right.
14?
14 hits.
Awesome. So that's 16 damage, because all my friends are surrounding him.
Nice.
And I am going to disengage and kind of run away from him.
Okay. Let me see. I gotta
That's
look
it for
at
me.
something here. All right, Stefan, your turn.
And I am frightened, but not aged. Yay. So we will Sacred Flame him.
All right, and it's radiant, and it's a dex save. Here. Dex. Fails it. Takes 8 radiant.
And I cannot move closer.
Yep.
So I will stay where I am, and I'm done.
All right, Pages standing right next to a nasty, nasty being.
Okay. I will have my. Let's see. If I cast a spell through my owl, I would still have disadvantage because I am frightened, right?
Yes.
Okay. I will disengage
Okay.
as a full action.
Okay. And are you gonna move or?
Yeah, sorry, I was just measuring it out.
Okay, I need to check something before Mick's turn here. Give me just a second. Hmm. Let's see. Well, darn it, I'm not finding what I'm looking for here. Okay. One more check here.
Also, I believe I'm no longer frightened.
Okay. Let me look at one other thing here.
Oh yeah, I get to make another save.
Yeah, I forgot. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm still scared.
All right. Mick, your turn.
Okay. Mick will raise his hands and say, "Hey, look, fella, we're trying to help you out here. We're trying to clear these gray mooks out of here. We ain't got no problem with you.
Let me check something here. He make a persuasion check.
And I will use Bardic Inspiration on that to
Do it.
add
So give me a total.
16.
16. The ghost does not seem to be interested in attacking you.
Awesome. Then I will try my whiz save to be not scared. And I'm still scared. he's a pretty scary looking guy. But
Now,
all right, that's my turn.
Ghost looks at Stefan and does this. So, DC 13 Charisma save.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh no.
You all of your fortresses are mine. Ghost disappears.
Oh boy.
Three Jade Star.
Well, I don't see the ghost anymore, so that's convenient for me. And so I know that Stefan is possessed?
I don't know.
Did it just
how
like
would
get
you-
sucked into his mouth or something obvious?
Yeah, was there a visible effect that I might be able to have a knowledge about or something?
As a DM, how would you run that? I don't know. Nobody's ever asked me that question.
I don't know. I'd probably give a religion check.
Okay, religion check. Yeah, you think Stefan is possessed.
Okay, I will go gently bonk him on the head with my rapier. Because that's how you drive out demons.
Let's see.
But I can't bring myself to do it. He's my friend, and I can't hit him.
All right.
Yeah, my AC is 20.
Also, your AC is 20. That's the other reason I can't hit you. So I will disengage and go back to where I was hiding before.
Okay, so it's my turn. And Stefan is going to advance on 3 Jade. And how many spell slots do you have left, fam?
I only have one left.
What level was it?
The third level.
Is Call Lightning 3rd level?
It is. And
The ceiling's not 100 feet
but
tall,
there's
though.
no sky.
Oh, okay. So I
Yeah.
can't do that.
And I'm pretty sure that's part of doesn't gain class features, proficiencies.
Oh, but does it get your does it let you do I still would attack the same, right? So if I attack with his long sword, it's still the same deal.
Oh yeah, you use his stats for attacking, but you can't use his class features, proficiencies. Wait, what is it?
If the ghost was proficient in longswords, then it would have its proficiency bonus.
Yeah. Knowledge class features or proficiency.
Shit, I don't know if the ghost
He can't
is
cast
proficient
spells.
in it. Okay,
Well,
so
he
I
was
can't.
a dwarf.
That's
Yeah,
up to you.
okay.
If he was a,
I mean,
if he was a
it's
fighter
dwarf.
in
As a
life, he would be.
dwarf, he would know how to do that. But he doesn't. He can't cast spells, so he's gonna swing at you. If
It's
it'll
a
let me.
+1 longsword.
Yeah, so I should be able to. I can't. It won't let me do it.
My
Just a minute.
friend.
Let me look here. I gotta figure out how to roll using your character sheet. You guys know how to do that?
You just click on the longsword in the.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Okay. I'll roll it, thanks.
I was
Bam.
just seeing if it worked.
Okay.
Yeah, nope, that'll miss. See, he can't hit me either. I know you're still in there, Stefan. You're still good.
Pages, your turn.
Oh boy. Hmm. Stefan, what level are you?
5.
Oh, good. Good. Yeah, so
Yeah, okay.
I'll move there, and I'd just like to take a moment to think about ghosts and everything about them. And do I know any way to snap him out of it, so to speak?
Religion check. Nope.
All right, well, nice knowing you then.
Yeah, Stefan's the only one who can turn undead.
And he can't do it anyway because he already used his channel divinity.
Yep, I will take a dodge action.
Okay. Mick, your turn.
Okay. Would I know if I were to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter, if that would be based off of like the ghost or Stefan?
Do a religion check. Given that I don't know the answer, I'm gonna say no.
that'd be pretty obscure knowledge, yeah. So.
Yeah.
Okay, then I will use my my wand of entangle and attempt to tangle him up. Oh, get it? It'd be DC 13 strength save.
Well, Stefan, hopefully you have a lot of strength. Looks like you do.
Strength is 16.
Just enough.
I just realized I couldn't do that without tangling myself. That's okay. All right, so
Well, you could have stepped back before you did it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna assume he did.
And
GM, I would have stepped back if I had. No, but this is hard, so I'm gonna give you guys a lot of leeway.
Yeah. Okay. I move here, and that ends my turn.
Okay. 3 Jade, your turn.
Okay. Well, we're gonna see if Hideous Laughter works. I'll disengage. I'll get it out of the way, and then I'll Hideous Laughter him.
Okay.
And my DC is 14.
Now, would you use the ghosts or would you use his?
Pretty sure his, because it says the ghost can't be targeted by spells, so I have to be
that's right. So it
targeting
has to be
Stefan.
him. Okay, so his wisdom save is a +7, and he makes it.
Oh, come on. That was a really funny joke.
It's funny to me.
I'm laughing inside. I am.
See. 3 Jades moved off behind a pillar. Stefan, my turn. Stefan is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and call out to Mick, "You lied to me." And he's going to chuck a javelin at the bird. Missing.
Yeah.
All right, Pages, your turn.
Okay, so this has come to blows. Oh, damn it. There we go.
Okay. So poor Stefan takes 8 cold damage and his movement is reduced. All right. Mick, your turn.
All right. Same thing. Wand O entangle.
All right. Stefan is going to make a strength. What is it? A strength save?
Strength save DC 13.
Oh, Stefan is entangled. Arrgh.
All right. So yeah, he is restrained. And
All
I'm
right.
gonna move, and that's the end of my turn.
All right. 3 Jade, your turn.
What's the area of difficult terrain?
Yeah, if you want to draw it out there. Yeah.
Oh boy, what do I want to do? Creature in the area, restrained by plants. Wait. When you cast a spell. Okay, so for me it's just difficult terrain. I don't have to worry about making the strength save to get in there.
Correct.
It's only in the creature in the area when you cast the spell.
Okay, I'm going to run up here, and I'm going to non-lethally bonk Stefan on the head, apologizing first. Sorry, man.
All right. And misses. Oh wait, no,
Yeah.
you hit because
He's restrained. Yes.
Yeah.
yeah,
advantage,
so it'd
yeah.
be 10 piercing. Or wait,
Yeah.
do you
And
also
before
get sneak attack?
Because she has
Because
advantage.
he's restrained. Yes, I have
Yeah,
advantage,
okay.
so I get 4.
All right.
So, and then I will disengage to back up a little bit, and I'm done.
All right, Stefan's turn. And he is going to try to break out. And he fails, struggling against the bonds. Pages, your turn.
Okay. I'll move there and cast sleep. Of course. 20. Is his HP less than 20?
It is.
Yes.
Then he is asleep.
But is there a save? No.
No save. I roll 5d8, and if his HP is less than that, then he is asleep.
Okay, he is asleep.
That is my turn.
Okay. Mick, your turn.
All right. Mick is going to prep an action. He's going to grab his sling, and if he sees the ghost again, he's going to chuck a rock at it.
Okay.
'cause he's mad.
3 Jade, your turn.
Yep, I'm going to move back here, and I will ready my rapier to poke the ghost if it pops out.
All right. Let me check something, make sure I'm playing this right.
I will still not pass this stupid wisdom save.
Well, if you can't see the ghost, are you still frightened?
I am still frightened. I'm just not I don't take any negatives for it until it pops back out, and then I see it again, and then I'm disadvantaged.
Oh, I see.
Stefan snores. Pages.
Well, I will start rummaging around in Stefan's pack for a holy water or something.
Well, what do you have, Stefan, that you would think would be of interest to a bird?
I do not have holy water because I use my holy symbol as my focus. Let's see what else we got.
Is your holy symbol on your shield?
Yes.
Then I will take your shield off and just, I don't know, lay it against your face or something.
Okay.
Power of Helm compels you.
All right, Mick's turn.
Okay, Mick will just call out, hey, look, fella, we don't want any trouble with you. Why don't you leave our buddy alone, and we'll all just go our separate ways. If there's any way that you could do that, we'd appreciate it.
And you see Stefan kind of stir in his sleep, and he farts out in a voice. That's what you said last time. You gonna do anything else?
Well, if I can continue the conversation, I would go, well, yeah, but then you attacked us, so we had to protect ourselves.
Well, I didn't attack you. You and I had a deal, and then you broke the deal.
Just to restrain you once you had my buddy, I don't know, possessed.
Right. Yeah. Likely story.
Okay.
And meanwhile, the whole area, every time he does this, this campfire to the south like flares, and it's getting really stinky around there.
All right. I'll stop trying to converse before I stink everyone out.
All right. Anything else?
I guess I'll keep that action ready in case we see the ghost.
All right. 3Jade, your turn. You see
Yep.
Stefan snoring peacefully at your feet.
Gonna tell that ghost to get out of there, or else we're gonna try to think that I can come in there after it. Like start reaching towards Stefan's mouth, making magic.
Well, that's
signs
not
with
where
my
the
fingers.
voice was coming from.
Yeah.
I'll go in the long way. I'm okay with it.
No
Okay.
worries.
So it's actually Paige's turn. Stefan just took in a deep breath during his turn.
Well, don't know quite what to do. Already in action to shocking grasp the ghost if it pops out. The sleeping is not going to last terribly long. That's what I do. I ready in action.
How much longer is on the sleep?
It's
2
a minute.
rounds so far, so 8 more to go, I believe.
Mick's turn.
So, do we want to try and haul him out of here? Maybe. Maybe the ghost will stick around here. Because we had talked about going up the stairs earlier with long rest.
Drag his body out to up the stairs. Sure.
Yeah, or carry. I don't know if we could. Yeah, I have visions of his head bonking on the stairs as we drag him up. But
Hey, as long as it's non-lethally, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, my next option was to crack him on the head and just non-lethally beat him and beat the ghost out of him. So if we want to try moving him first, that's probably nicer.
all right, Mick's gonna try and drag him toward the door where we first entered, the double doors this way.
Okay, so how do I do this? Because he's got to be pretty heavy with plate on and a warhammer and a long sword and all this crap.
I have about 150 pounds of weight on me and figure about somewhere between 180 and 200 pounds as the body. So
about 350 pounds.
300, 350, yeah.
So how would you guys run that as a DM? Again, this is something that's never come up before.
It would probably have to be multiple people dragging it.
Well, there's the lift weight.
Yeah, if we drag him, you can drag like twice what you can carry, right? So
30 times your strength, I think, and then 15 times your strength for carry.
Yeah. So Mick could probably drag him by himself. If we want to carry, it'll take a couple of us.
If you want to drag him, that's fine. How much movement do you have left And do you drag at full speed as movement, I wonder?
You drag at half speed.
Okay. So you
Oh,
can
okay.
drag him
Yeah.
over to wherever you want. He is restrained, by the way. So you'd have to make a strength check unless you want to drop the entangle.
Oh,
Yeah, I think at this point we can drop the entangle.
Okay.
But with dragging at half speed, probably would have used
You did see rope in my pack.
30. Yeah, I would have used all of my movement getting around here. But so I will I guess my action then would be to suggest, hey, let's try and drag him out of here.
All right. 3 Jade, your turn.
Okay, I'll come over here, grab one of Stefan's arms, and get ready to drag.
All right. And Stefan snores briefly.
Still scared of the stupid ghost.
Pages,
Okay.
your turn.
Getting to the
Wow,
end
that
of a
was
minute on that.
effective.
I think I've done 6 or 8 saves so far, so I only got 2, 3 more.
Pages will continue to ready an action to shock the ghost if it appears, but he'll step aside so he's not in the way of them dragging him.
Okay. And Mick.
All
Let's
right.
start.
We'll drag him 5, 10, 15. And that's my turn.
And then 3 Jade, would you probably move with him then, right?
Yeah.
And it's your turn.
I guess technically, what would this be? Like readying an action to drag on Mick's turn, so maybe we could drag.
Maybe drag
30
twice.
feet.
Yeah, I'd say you could
Yeah.
drag double on Mick's turn.
Yeah.
Stefan
So
snores.
that's what I would do. And I would still be scared of the ghost. Yep.
Pages.
I continue readying a ray of frost as they're dragging away.
All right. How many rounds has it been since you cast sleep? Do you remember?
I think that was just the
It's
4th.
probably been 4
Okay.
or so. I mean, they're either going to reach the door. They're probably going to reach the door before sleep ends, and
Okay.
either the ghost pops out there, or we're going to have to enact Plan B.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have a count of 4 on sleep.
Okay. Mick, your turn. Move him, and 3 Jade will move with you.
All right. So next turn gets him there.
All right, 3 Jade, your turn.
Okay. Making a save because I did the dragon. In one more round, it just runs out anyway. So I'm starting to think this ghost isn't that scary.
You're pretty scarred by this experience, aren't you?
It took over my friend.
Stefan takes a deep breath. Pages, your turn.
Let's see. Yep, he'll continue readying.
And Mick.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We'll get him there. Alrighty.
Right. 3 Jade.
Finally, I'm not scared. Just the frightened condition runs out. I'm like, oh wait, that's not scary.
Yeah. Stefan takes in a deep breath. Pages.
Well, Pages is getting kind of impatient. He'll approach closer.
Okay. Mick, your turn.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Thump, 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 thump.
Alright. There we go. At the top of the steps.
Okay. 3 Jade, your turn.
I think at this point I'm pushing. So that's it. I'm just helping Mick.
Stefan
Don't
takes
wanna,
a
don't
still
wanna
deep
seems to
breath.
knock
be,
him on the head.
Well, so Stefan still seems to be.
Takes a deep breath. Paige's turn.
That was round 7.
Paige gestures towards Stefan and mimes like hitting him on the head motion.
Okay, let's bonk him on the head.
Mick, your turn, and unconscious Stefan at your feet.
All right. Since there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of change, yeah, Mick will pull out that rapier and conk him on the head with it.
Now, if somebody's asleep,
Auto crit and advantage to attack.
Yeah, but he
you
still
missed.
missed.
But he still misses.
You're supposed to hit the soft parts, not the armor. That's yeah, I know. Poor Stefan. We don't want to hit him.
3 Jade, your turn.
I'm gonna try anyway. To non-lethally knock him out. Oh, there we go.
That's the way to do it.
Okay, so
And you get
Stefan
sneak attack. He's
is
knocked
at
out
0 hit points.
But no death saves.
But he's stable, because I was
Yeah, he's
very
stable,
precise.
that's right. Okay, and at that exact moment, just a minute. In 5 feet. Okay, so he's gonna pop out there. The ghost reappears just to the north of poor Mick. But it's not the ghost's turn yet. Stefan is unconscious. Paige's your turn.
Go Ray of Frost that ghost.
Okay.
But he's not asleep anymore, so that's good.
That would hit for 4 cold, right?
Yep.
Give me a sec here. Got to check on something. I, for some reason, closed my character sheet. Probably when I opened Stefan's. Okay, there we go. Nothing happened.
No.
Mick, your turn.
Okay, Mick, as a bonus action, cast Healing Word on Stefan.
Okay.
Give him 5 hit points back, and then as my action, I would disengage and move away. 5, 10, 15. Are these traps still blocked?
Yep. Except the north one.
Okay. Now just move there, and that ends my turn.
Okay, it's my turn. Let's see, what can I do here? I need to do this first. Okay. Hmm. Ghosty is gonna reach out with Withering Touch on Stefan, and thankfully missing, because I'm pretty sure that would have been bad. 3 Jade, your turn.
Okay, carefully squeezing around Stefan. Now I'm really mad at this guy. Stabbing that stupid ghost.
Yeah, for 10 points.
Yep.
Very good.
And then I'm gonna disengage and move over here.
Fawn, your turn.
I'll stand up for half my move. Jeez, I'm out. All right, so we are going to take the dodge action, cast a healing word on myself, and be done.
Pages, your turn.
Pages will have the owl deliver a shocking grasp.
All right, that hits.
Is it effective?
Let me check. It did hit. It did not appear to be as effective as you would wish. Mick, your turn.
All right, Mick will see. Bonus action cast healing word at second level on Stefan.
Okay.
Keep him up and moving. And then he, as his action, he will attempt to viciously mock this ghost and inform him that Scooby-Doo had scarier ghosts.
Oh, that's a bad one. DC 14 Wisdom. One sec. Makes it.
Alrighty, that's my turn.
My turn. Ghosty steps away from Stefan. If Stefan wishes to use an attack of opportunity, now would be the time.
That sounds good. Longsword.
All right. Ah, yes. 11 slashing. And that is enough. The ghost goes the way of all white buffalo, and you are out of combat. I almost had you.
Yeah, that was pretty.
Good job.
So since we're here, we want to try to take a long rest.
You would
Yes.
successfully take a long rest in this room, and we have a half hour of play.
All right, yeah, sounds like nap time.
All right. I do have to say that was a lot of fun for me. Maybe not for you, but
Yeah.
How many hit dice do you get back long rest?
Half.
Round up or round down?
Up,
Round
I
up?
think. Pretty sure it's up.
Thank you. All right, I am back to full hit points. I have all my spell slots, and I have 3 hit dice. Yay!
very
Right.
good.
I think there's
Okay.
a chasm that's calling our name.
There's unexplored territory to the north, still on this level.
Yeah, there's scary ghosts in there.
Well, there was one scary
Hi.
ghost. Doesn't seem to be any more.
Well, do we want to try to jump down the chasm, or do we want to try to check out the undead? Pages said he saw a bunch of skeletons in there too.
There's also the door to the top left here in this auditorium, or reception area, as it were.
Oh, 3-star. Did you recast your Find Familiar?
Yes, I did. Oh yes, I should pull out his token. So yeah, I'm gonna listen at this door. Check it for traps, all the things.
Okay, perception, please. Listening at the door, you don't hear any sounds in this area. and there are no traps.
All right. Mick's feeling uppity since he got a long rest, so he'll open the door.
All right. Thank goodness.
Wait, let me get out of the way before you do that.
You open the door, and it reveals the room was once a shrine to the god of the dwarves. The walls are carved with their dour images, and long, low stone altar stands on the western edge of the room. Stone benches have been smashed and thrown askew, and the icons of the gods have been defaced. Atop the altar, arms folded over its chest, lies an ancient corpse of a dwarven warrior in plate mail. Bones lie heaped around the altar's base, and its foot crouches the desecrated body of an orc in studded leather armor.
I cast Ray of Frost at the orc.
It's the body, and nothing happens. It just twitches a little bit.
Just checking.
Okay, so on top of this, is it actually a pile of bones, or is it like a replica of?
No, it's an actual corpse in plate armor, from what you can tell from your distance.
Yeah, I don't know.
I already
how
have plate
much.
armor, so I don't care about.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of robbing dwarf graves.
Pages is fine with it. He'll start poking around.
Okay, everybody stop moving your tokens. And I'm going to do some stuff. You're going to love it. This is the newest thing
Good.
this season. It's the newest thing. It's like the greatest thing ever.
I wonder if undead enjoy funny jokes.
Sometimes. So and I'm going to say that nobody was surprised here because you guys are pretty seasoned adventurers at this point, and probably not super surprised by any of this. You know, a desecrated thing, and
Yeah, what are we looking at anyway?
I'll show you in just a minute.
Okay.
Let me find it though. Where is it? See what his character sheet indicates. Dang it. They didn't make me a thing. Okay, so okay. Where is it? Wow, they're really messing me up here. A minute. Huh. Well, I'm gonna have to get out my DM's manual for that one. But I can find. Wow, they've really messed me up. So I have to get out the DM's manual times 2. I thought they would have put that stat block in there. All right, so a very large skeleton of an ogre rises to the north and south of the altar, and a ghostly being stands up at your feet. Stefan, you see all of this happening.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Let's see if we can handle some of this stuff here.
I don't think they're in order.
What's that? Oh, let me do
Oh,
it.
Mick went
Sorry.
first.
Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't sort them. Mick, your turn.
Alright. We could come up 5, 10, 15. Use his sling to chuck a rock at the. I guess this is an ogre's skeleton. You said.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
what's the creature in the middle again?
It's some sort of an undead-looking thing. Give me just a minute. I gotta figure this out. They didn't give me a stat block for this, so I'm looking it up. Sorry about that.
No worries. I'm just wondering if it took damage from my Ray of Frost or not.
No,
Oh,
because I'm an evil dungeon master. Let's see. What can I do here? W. Where are you at? There he is. There's that one. Now I gotta find the other. Because you guys are OP. There we go. Okay, so Mick, you chucked a rock at him, huh? And that
Yes.
did hit for 5?
5 bludgeoning. Yep.
Okay.
Then I'll finish my move, and that ends my turn.
Stefan.
Alright, we're gonna move over here. Tell be gone, foul creatures, return from whence you came. So that's a turn, DC 15, and is that wisdom? Yes, wisdom, DC 15.
Okay, top ogre fails.
And if he's a CR half or lower, they're destroyed.
Yeah, no.
Just checking.
You
Okay,
never know.
bottom ogre, no. Middle guy. $16 makes it. So when they're turned, what happens to them?
They move away from me if they can, and if they can't, they take the dodge action, I believe.
Okay. All right. Now it's my turn. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Ooh, this is juicy. This guy comes down to pages, and he is
yeah, of
going.
course he does.
Well, I mean, you are there.
I know.
Closest one, you know, and sexy bird. So he is going to make first a longsword attack against you. 17 to hit.
That'll I cast shield.
Okay. And his second one is actually, he reaches out with his hands towards you and misses that. 3 Jade.
Okay, I will need to use Kitty Zoomies to reach him. Ghost Talon to distract him, and then I will stab him.
All right. Yeah.
Undead are really scary. I don't like them. And in fact, I'm going to disengage. I still have 25 feet of movement, so I'll disengage a bit.
All right. Pages, your deal.
All right, so let's see. I don't have invisibility anymore. But
Wouldn't
that
it
is
be
rough
nice
stuff.
if you had
Yeah.
invisibility? Na, 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 na.
I had it last time. I will just take the disengage.
Okay. Running over to Owly.
Yeah. Put him slightly in front there.
Ogre Skeleton on the top moves away from Stefan. And then does he get a saving throw at the end of his turn?
Let me check. Nope, it is turn for 1 minute or until it takes damage.
Okay.
No additional save.
All right. Somebody zapped the ogre on the bottom. Was that after it was turned?
That was before, I believe. Mick
Yeah.
went before me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was Mick who hit her with a rock.
Okay, so he's gonna move over the corner and pass his turn. Mick, your turn.
Okay, Mick will viciously mock the ghostly looking fellow.
All right, and he's gonna make a whiz save, is it?
Yep, DC 14.
Fails it.
All right. So he takes 3 psychic and has disadvantage on next attack roll.
Okay. Very nice. Stefan.
Oh, I don't want to do this. Go up to him, swing at him.
That I believe, yes, hits. 5 slashing.
Okay. Yep. And I'll do it.
All right, it's my turn. And he looks towards you, and you are the nearest source of life. With his first attack, he reaches out with his longsword again. 19, and he would miss automatically. Okay, so then his next one is at regular attack. A life drain, missing. 3 Jade, your turn.
Okay, 15 feet to there, distracting and stabbing.
Okay. Hits.
16. Okay, so that's 17 damage, and then I will disengage and move away.
All right. Pages, your turn.
All right, so with them there, I will cast Hideous Laughter on the one that isn't turned.
Okay, that's this guy. And he needs a whiz save.
That is a whiz save, DC 14.
Okay. Fails it. So he is he's prone.
You're alive! It's so hilarious!
All right, so he is prone.
And is incapacitated.
Yep.
For the duration. But at the end of its turn, and each time it takes damage, it can repeat the save.
All right. Ogre at the top takes a dodge action. Ogre at the bottom takes a dodge action. Mixed turn.
Okay, to the east here, is there a does the wall seem to end? Is there like
Nope. There's no difference. It's a map error.
Okay. Then Mick will ready an action to viciously mock the ghost when and if he stops laughing.
All right.
That ends my turn.
Fawn, your turn.
Okay, so this creature is prone, gives me advantage.
Mhm.
And incapacitated, which means that it's a crit if I hit.
Yeah, the damage is a crit.
Okay, take a swing.
Oh yeah. So roll your crit damage.
I'm just gonna roll it again and use that, right? So 11 and 12.
It dies.
For...
Bang.
Woohoo!
Now what?
I will move over to here and end my turn for now and say focus fire on one.
And Three Jade Star's turn.
Okay, so I'm going to wake this one up. I'm going to distract him and then stab him.
All right. Hit. 17.
17, and then I will disengage to move back a little bit.
All right, Pages, your turn.
Okay, so the one that is probably no longer turned is the north one, right? So I will fire a ray of frost.
Hits.
And that's my turn.
Okay. His turn now. 5, 10, 15. Right up to 3 Jade. Right up to your face and dist you. Okay. In clumps a great club. Wonder where he got that one from, but apparently he's got it. 25 to hit.
It's just a leg off a skeleton. Yeah, no, that hits.
Okay, let's do some beautiful damage. 13 damage.
Man, now there's blood all over my fur.
South Ogre takes a dodge action. Mick.
Mick will chuck a rock at the fellow to the north.
It's a hit.
6 bludgeoning, and then bonus action, he will give Bardic Inspiration to Stefan.
Okay.
And that's on to hit or to damage.
That can be an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Okay.
It's a 1d6.
Okie dokie. And these are skeletons, are they not?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to drop the longsword for the moment. Pull out the warhammer. Over there. Take a swing at that one.
Okay. That's a hit.
8 bludgeoning.
Yep. Okay.
And if they're vulnerable, that's 16, but you know that.
Yeah. Let me see here. All right. Anything else?
How's Cat doing?
Oh, I'm at about half.
Okay, a little bonus action. Don't want you going down.
Yeah, that helps. Thank you.
Yeah,
All right. And it's her turn.
Okay, I'm going to distract, stab, and run away. Well, disengage, then run away.
All right.
So that's the stabbing part.
Yep. Hit. And he dies.
Okay, then I won't bother running away. I'll run towards the other one instead.
All right. Pages, your turn.
Miss.
All right. South Skeleton takes a dodge action. Mick, your turn.
All right. Mick will viciously mock him and inform him that he is a coward of an ogre.
DC
14 whiz save.
How wise are they? Not very. Pretty dumb, actually. Fails it. Takes 3 damage.
And that ends my turn.
Okay, Stefan, your turn.
Okay, so he took damage, so he's no longer turn, but he also took the dodge action, which makes him harder to hit. So we're going to cast Sacred Flame at him.
He also has advantage on dex saves.
He does?
Yep. 'cause he's
Dodge.
dodging.
Ah. Oh. Well, in that case, we're just going to go up and try to hit him.
All right.
Missing.
Yep.
Then we're done.
3 Jade, your turn.
Okay, I will pull out the stupid bow, and I will have Ghost Talon distract him.
So you'll still be, it's just a normal attack, which still hit.
Yep.
Yep.
So 9 damage.
Okay.
And then I'll move back a little more.
All right. Pages.
I will ready an action to Ray of Frost him if he attacks Stefan.
Okay. My turn. I think I'm going to just swing the Great Club at disadvantage.
And I crit.
Okay, 15 to him. All right. So he's going to try to swing his Great Club at disadvantage. Missing. Mick's turn.
All right. Mick will go back to the sling and start chucking rocks.
Okay.
Oh no, actually, I'm gonna have to move first. All right. We'll move here and go back to chucking rocks.
Miss.
And miss. All right, that's my turn.
Stefan's turn.
Warhammer at the big guy.
Missed.
Roll a d6.
Miss.
Yeah, miss. Oh well, I tried.
All right.
I'm done.
3 Jade, your turn.
Okay, the usual distraction and stupid bow.
That's a hit.
14. Oh, wow. Okay, 13 damage. And I'll just stand right here because this is perfect.
Okay. So that would put us there.
Turns out it is as easy as hitting the side of a barn.
Yep. Pages, your turn.
All right, I will attack with Ray of Frost again.
Hit. He's not looking healthy. My turn. I'm going to swing my Great Club at Stefan. Missing. Mick, can you do it?
Mick will try. Chuck that rock.
Yes. Oh, close. Still up.
Oh, all right, that's it.
Stefan, can you
Let's see
deal
if we
the
can do
fatal
this.
blow? Yes, and he dies. Boom. And
Smash, 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 smash.
with that, we are at the end of our session.
Stefan goes, picks up his long sword.
And let's see if you found anything in this room before we cut the stream off. Yes. There is, under the scattering of bones near the altar can be found a sack that holds 280 gold pieces and a bone case that contains a spell scroll of web and a spell scroll of spider climb. And with that, we are at the end of our session. If you watched the live stream, thanks a bunch. Stay tuned for session 5. This takes them a little longer to clean out than I thought. So thanks for playing, and thanks for watching, and bye.